Hello, welcome guys. In this video I'm going to show you how to design this tuning welcome flyer using only your smartphone and the Pixellab app. Whether you are a beginner or already designing, this is going to level you up fast. Let's begin by launching our Pixellab.
Hello guys, you're all welcome once again to this training bootcamp, and in this video I'll be showing how to create a flyer like this. So I want you to watch the video carefully so that at the end you'll be able to create something like this. Let's get started. So let me delete this first. If you're a graphic designer and if you want to work on a graphic, first of all you have to make sure you get a background. You create the background first before you can add any other thing. So how do we get the background? We'll get the background by simply tapping on this square, this in here, and then you look for color. And after getting the color, you see color ingredients. So tap on the gradient. We are going to use a gradient color, and then you tap on the plus. So after, sorry, it's not the plus. You scroll, you see something like the black color is like this. So you tap on this one. After tapping on it, you tap on the plus. So after tapping on the plus, we are going to make use of this and this to get our colors. So first of all, let's tap on this, and after tapping on this place, you come and tap on the color icon. Then you use your hand in the cycle to drag to the blue this and you mark it. Okay, so now it's left with this side. So you tap here to work on that background too. So when you tap there, you go and look for the color background down here, tap it, and then use your hand as well and drag it like you're looking for the blue color. And then you drag this middle one backwards more so that you can get a good background. Yes, a pneumatic background. Yes, so we are done creating our background like that. So what is the next thing? The next thing is to add a text. So you add a text. You can add a text by tapping on this A icon, and then you tap on text, and then you tap on edit, and you start. You are well, welcome. You make use of the TT to make it capital. Then you come. So the next thing we are going to do is to scroll through these features. Look for font. Look for font. Look for font. Here's it. So when you tap on the font, I'm going to use Bazooka font. Some of you might not have it. You can go and download. I've sent you a video on how to download the fonts. So you go and download it and add it to your phone, your Pixellab. So after getting it, you increase the size. You increase the size, place it somewhere like that. And the next thing we are going to do is to import an image from gallery. So we can do that by tapping on the middle this, and then you look for import. After stickers, you see import there, so tap on the import and then import your image from gallery. So this is the image I'm going to use, Sabino's image. So I'll mark it, and then you can see that there's black background behind it. So you make sure you erase the background. You have to make sure that that background is not there in order for your work to look nice. So you scroll through the features again, and you look for erase color. Here is it. Look for erase color, and then enable it. After enabling it, it will automatically delete the color that it wants. So you have to select the color for it to delete by simply tapping on this icon. So when you tap on it, and then you now use your hand and tap any of the black, like the black space, tap on it. It will select that color, and you tap on the mark, and then you mark it and you erase the color. Yes, so you can see. So the next thing we are going to do, I want you to take note of this and this. So we use this to rotate it, and we use here to increase or reduce it. So take note of that. So right now we are going to increase it, and we are also going to use, when you are to use it, you always place your hand on it and then drag it to how you wanted it to be. I hope you can see. I think we should increase this and small. Yes, I believe you're following. So we are done placing it. So right now we are going to make Sabino's picture look very nyaptic by using color filters. So you tap there, and then you increase the saturation to maybe 25. Yes, 25 would be nice. Yes, 25 would be nice. And then you look for shadow. look for shadow. Here shadow, tap on it, enable it, and then you tap on the plus, and then uh, yes, then you reduce this one to make it more transparent. You're good to go. Yes, basically that's it. And then you mark it, make sure you lock it. How do we lock? I've shown you the features. You tap here. After tapping there, you see the lock. You tap on them, and then you make sure you lock the Sabino's picture so that when you place your hand there, it will not just move him anyhow. So the next thing we are going to do is to add some shape. We add the shape by simply tapping here, and then we are going to increase the radius to somewhere 15. Yes, you increase the radius to 15, and then you make use of this to close the background, the shape small, to close the shape small. So sorry. So let's add the shape. You increase the radius to 15. Use your hand to drag this so that it will be very close. Hope you are following. Yes. After that, you mark it, and then look for to back, and then you tap on to the to back, and then I think yes, you bring it down. You bring it down. Then you mark it. So the next thing we are going to do is to add the text. Add a text again to that. Then you tap on this, and then you edit. Welcome, guys, to this training. I promise your time here will worth. Yes. And then you capitalize it. Then you mark it. Change the color by scrolling through. You see color. Then you tap on the color, and then you change the color to gradient. The gradient blue that you've created. Change it to that, and then you drag it to your small boss, the shape that you've added. Reduce it. Remember, I told you if you want to, you can use this to reduce or increase it, or you can also scroll through. You see size. You can use that one too. Yes. So I'm gonna reduce it like this. I'm gonna make it like this. Um, yes. So the next thing we are going to do is to work on a font. So the font I would like to use is which font should I use? Which font? Okay, I'll use Captain Light, and then I'll make it bold here. Increase the size more. I think this font is not nice to me, so let me change it. Um, Let me simply use it. I'm going to use Cap Medium. Medium. Yes. Yes. I think we are good to go. So the next thing we are going to do is to import something from gallery. On this one, we are going to import this 3D Instagram. Then you mark it. Make sure you erase the color like we did to Sabino's picture. So by tapping on erase color, mark it. Select the color by tapping here. And then you tap mark it. After that, you mark everything. Look for color filters. Look for color filter. And then you tap on the hue, the HUE. Reduce the size. When you are reducing it, you see that it's tending to become a blue color. It's tending to become a blue color. So you mark it, and then you bring it down. I hope you're following. Yes. So that is it. You make sure you lock right now. You make sure you lock that. In addition, lock the shape as well. So I think this will bring this down. Yes, that is it. So the last thing we are going to do is to add your name. See, I'm going to use a mark. Bernard. Mark it. Drag it down. Look for the font. Change the font to which font should I use? Okay, I'll use this one. Then you place it well. So basically, that is how you can go about with something like that. So thank you very much for joining tonight's class.